the continuation of the previous lesson, Sales Day Book. Here we are covering the lesson objective number 4 and 5 to post entries to the relevant ledgers and balance of the ledgers, post entries to a trial balance. Hope you can remember what we had done in the last class. We had posted the journal entries, followed by we have prepared the sales day book, and there was an example of how it is transferred to the respective ledgers and on which side. Now let's show this impact in a format of a proper ledger. First entry is trade receivable Allen debit. Write the date when the transaction occurred, followed by the opposite account's name, which is sales because we credited sales, and then the respective amount. Next, trade receivable Russell. Again, we are entering it on the debit side. It was on 5th, opposite account's name sales 500. Followed by you credit the sales account, therefore open another ledger or account and enter it at the end of the month date total trade receivable as 1,500. This 1,500 is the addition of Allen and Russell, 1,000 and then 500. Now let's balance off the ledgers. Debit side is greater. So let's bring it to the total. Let's color code debit side with yellow and credit side with green for your understanding. Or let's make it a different color. Fine. Now you can see that the difference on the credit side as BAL carried down, end of month date 31st 1/2000, followed by balance brought down on 1st of Feb 2000, 1,000. Therefore, trade receivable Allen has 1,000 debit balance. Now let's balance off trade receivable Russell. As you can see, debit side is greater. Bring it to the total. There isn't anything to deduct on the credit side. Therefore, end of month date followed by BAL carried down. Take it to the opposite side. 1st of Feb 2000, BAL brought down 500. Trade receivable Russell also has a debit balance of 500. Now let's balance the sales account. Credit side is greater. Bring it down to the total. Then you find the difference between the total and the debit side. Give 1,500 again. 31st Jan 2000, BAL carried down. Take it to the opposite side. The next date, which is 1st Feb 2000, as BAL brought down 1,500. So sales has a credit balance of 1,500. Now we are done with the balancing. Now let's see under which ledger all these three accounts belong to. Ledgers can be classified as sales, purchases, general or nominal. What does sales ledger mean? It includes all the trade receivables, whereas purchases ledger includes all trade payables. General ledger or nominal ledger includes all the accounts excluding trade receivables and trade payables. So what are these rest of the accounts which comes under general ledger or nominal ledger? Let's have a look at few examples which I have listed here, like provisions, assets, liabilities, capital, drawings, expenses, income, sales, sales return, purchases, purchases returns. These are few examples which falls under the category of general or nominal ledger. Now, with that understanding, trade receivable Alan belongs to sales ledger. Again, trade receivable Russell belongs to sales ledger. Whereas sales account belongs to the general or nominal ledger. We are done with the classification of the ledgers. Now let's post entries to the trial balance from the ledgers that we had balanced. Trade receivable has a debit balance. Remember, the BAL brought down value should be transferred to the trial balance. Trade receivable Alan has a debit balance of 1000. And then trade receivable Roselle has a debit balance of 500. And then the last one, sales account, has a credit balance of 1500. Now we are done with posting entries to the trial balance. Now you can see that the debit balance equals the credit balance.